बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम, अस्सलाम वालेकुम, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। लास्ट वीडियो में हमने 4 और 5 का किया था, क्लास 4 की सोशल स्टडी, और इस वीडियो में हम क्लास 6 की SST पढ़ेंगे और उसके MCQs कंप्लीट करेंगे ताकि हमारा जो SST का टेस्ट है जो जल्द आने वाला है वो उसकी तैयारी हम कर सकें। तो स्टार्ट करते हैं क्लास 6 की SST से। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 है MCQ नंबर 1, पीपल इन वेस्टर्न एशिया लर्न टू ग्रो क्रॉप्स एंड डोमेस्टिकेट एनिमल अराउंड 10,000 ईयर अगो इज़ द करेक्ट आंसर। द ट्रम वर्ड व्यू रेफर टू, ट्रम वर्ड व्यू रेफर करता है अ कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव सेट ऑफ बिलीव्स एंड वैल्यूज हेल्ड बाय पीपल्स। MCQ नंबर 3, द ट्रम पर्सनल वर्ल्ड व्यू रेफर टू योर एक्सपीरियंस एट होम, इन स्कूल एंड इन योर कम्युनिटी। द ट्रम societal world view refer to beliefs and values shared by people in a society. Civilization is a society which has reached an advanced state of social development and organization is the correct answer. Indus Valley civilization grew from villages scattered throughout river Indus. Indus Valley civilization existed between 3300 to 1300 BCE. Indus Valley civilization covered an area of 1.25 million square kilometer. The big cities of the Indus Valley civilization are Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. Houses in the Indus Valley civilization were made up of sun-dried and baked bricks. The main occupation in the Indus Valley civilization was traders and artisans. How were cities in the Indus Valley civilization planned? In a grid line pattern. Windows in the Indus Valley civilization never face the main street. The famous bath of the Indus Valley was found in Mohenjo-daro. Writing in the Indus Valley civilization used pictures, signs, or characters. People of Indus Valley civilization were the first to develop system of uniform weights and measures. Each units weigh approximately 28 grams. The economy of Indus Valley depend on trade. The Indus Valley civilization to decline between 1900 to 1300 BCE. What form of government does Pakistan have? Democratic. The total membership of the National Assembly of Pakistan is 342. Legislative branch is a bicameral parliament officially termed Majlis-e-Shura. Executive branch is made up of Prime Minister and the President. Judicial branch includes a Supreme Court, Federal Shariat Court, and a Provincial High Court. The number of candidates from Sindh for Senate are 23. National Assembly of Pakistan must meet 3 years a time. The Prime Minister is the head of federal government. The key function of crisis management is take quick action to enforce rule of law to maintain public order. The key function of disaster management is take quick action to manage major disaster including earthquake and landslides. The core function of civil bureaucracy is implement government policies. The Chief Justice of the Supreme Court appointed by President with advice of Prime Minister. The renewal of laws passed by Parliament is a function of Supreme Court. The lowest level of government is local, which is not a system of the local government. Legislative Council. Indirect elections are held for workers, peasants, and minorities. The main function of the council at 3 levels is to improve public services. Electorate means people who have right to vote. Elections are useful for national development because they give right of politicians' participation to people. The Election Commission of Pakistan is responsible for organizing free and fair elections. Media means communicating with large number of people. Social media is communication through social interaction. A very important role of media is to raise awareness of people. The term watchdog means The media must keep a watch on public officials. The organization that regulates print media is PNNABRO. The organization that regulates electric media is PAMRA. A fact is a statement that about something that really happened. An opinion is a general statement indicating a belief, view on judgment. A bias is a tendency to favor one person, group, or point of view over another. Stereotyping is a generalization that is too simple used to describe a group. Propaganda is a systematic effort to spread opinions or belief. 60% of the world population lives in South Asia. True. South Asia covers 1/3 of the land of the world. True. How many countries are there in South Asia? 8 countries are there in South Asia. A region is an area of land that have common features. Fold mountains are formed by plates moving towards each other. Fault block or block mountains are formed by plates moving towards each other and cracking. Volcanic mountains are formed by plates move away from each other. Primary economic activities are activities that makes direct use of earth resources. Secondary economic activities are activities that use raw material to produce or manufacture something new or more value. Tertiary economic activities are activities of the segment of the economy that provides services to its customers. Teaching is a form of paid work. Childcare is a form of unpaid work. The province's richest is natural resources of gas, petrol, and coal is Sindh. Population is the number of people living in an area. An area is densely populated when the number of people in an area is more than the actual area available. An area is sparsely populated when an area has fewer people living in than the area available. Population density is number of people living in one unit area of land. What is overpopulation? When a place has more people than available resources. The problem caused by overpopulation is pressure on health facilities. A possible solution to overpopulation is improving education and literacy. An economic choice is a decision as to where to spend our limited money. A need is a necessity essential for survival. A want is a desire that is not essential for survival. An income is the money received on a regular basis for work. A cost is an amount that has to be paid to get or buy a good or services. A want is a good or services that we desire or wish for. A value is what we think is important in our lives. A trade-off is an exchange by giving something to gain something else. Complete the following. Income is equal to dash plus saving. Consumption plus saving is equal to income. What is an opportunity cost? The value of the next best alternative that could have been chosen instead. What are goods? Tangible things satisfy our needs and wants. What are services? Some work or action for which money is taken or given. Which of the following is a good? Salt. Which of the following is a service? Pen, apple, hat, or gardener. Gardener is a services. Dash are people who produce goods or provide services. Producers. Dash are people who buy goods and services. Consumer. What are consumer? Final goods that are purchased and used by the consumer. What are capital goods? Goods that are used for producing other goods. What are private goods? Goods that are producing by a private owned organization. What are public goods? Goods that are provided by the government. Which of the following is a consumer good? Apple. Which of the following is a capital good? Tractor. Which of the following is a firm? Facebook. इसमें आप ध्यान रखें, हो सकता है कि कोई और ऑप्शन भी आए फेसबुक की जगह, कोई और फर्म का नाम आए, तो आपने उस ऑप्शन को अकॉर्डिंगली आपने आंसर देना है, ठीक है। यहाँ पे फिर फेसबुक की फर्म दी हुई है, बाकी कम्युनिकेशन, टेक्सटाइल, एनर्जी फर्म नहीं है, तो इसलिए फेसबुक करेक्ट आंसर है। विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज़ एन इंडस्ट्री? बैंकिंग। विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज़ अ प्राइवेट सेक्टर प्रोड्यूसर? फेसबुक। इसी तरह ये ऊपर जितने भी आंसर हमने दिए हैं, ट्रैक्टर, एप्पल, फेसबुक, बैंकिंग, हो सकता है इसकी जगह कोई और आंसर है, तो आपने से जो टर्म्स जो यहाँ पे डिस्क्राइब की गई हैं, कैपिटल गुड्स, प्राइवेट गुड्स, पब्लिक गुड्स, इन टर्म को आपने अच्छी तरह याद रखना है। कंज्यूमर गुड्स, अगर आपने ये अच्छी तरह याद कर ली इनकी जो है टर्मिनोलॉजी, तो आपको ईजिली एग्जाम्पल चाहे कोई भी आए, आपको इससे फ़र्क नहीं पड़ेगा, आपका आंसर पता होगा। विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज़ अ नॉन प्रॉफिट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन? ईदी फाउंडेशन। विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज़ अ पब्लिक सेक्टर प्रोड्यूसर? सिंध टूरिज्म डेवलपमेंट कॉरपोरेशन। Which of the following is a factor of production? Land. Define the term labor. Human effort to produce goods and services. Define the term capital. Financial resources required to produce goods and services. Define the term entrepreneur. The capital who organize land, labor and capital. How does the government pay for the goods and services it provides? By collecting taxes. A dash is a collection of two or more people who interact with one another, share similar characteristics and have a sense of unity. Group. Which of the following is an example of primary group? Family. Which of the following is an example of a secondary group? Business associate. Within a social group, status means the social position within a role. Within a social group, role means the part our society expects us to play. Dash are rights that are held collectively by a group rather than by individual. Group rights. Dash are rights that are held by individual rather than by a group. Individual rights. The first step to conduct an inquiry is asking questions. The second step to conduct an inquiry is collecting information. The third step to collect an inquiry is analyzing the information to answer the question. The fourth step to conduct an inquiry is presenting information. Bar graphs are used to show in the change in the measurement over a period of time. Line graphs are used in compare measurements. What is a primary sources? The primary source is the information that was created first hand by someone who participated in the event. What is the secondary sources? Information that was not created first hand by someone who participated in the events. Which of the following is an example of primary source? Newspaper. Which of the following is an example of secondary source? Internet. What is a map? Symbolic representation of collecting characteristic of a place in the elements of a map that indicates relationship between certain distance on map and ground is scale. The two broad categories of maps are general reference maps and thematic maps. What is a contour line? An imaginary line along with all points are of the same heights. The different heights of the land are shown using color and shading and contour lines. Both A and B is the correct answer. So ये थी हमारी क्लास 6 की सोशल स्टडी, जो कि हम SST के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं। SST के टेस्ट होने वाले हैं बहुत जल्द। उम्मीद है आपकी ज़रूरी काम आएंगे और इस ध्यान से आप पढ़ें और खूब मेहनत करें और टेस्ट क्लियर करें। नेक्स्ट वीडियो में हम क्लास 7 की सोशल स्टडी ज़रूर पढ़ेंगे। वीडियो में कुछ समझना है ज़रूर कमेंट कीजिएगा और मुझे दीजिए इजाज़त। अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।